Reniece Bonnet, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kirk. How are you doing?
Great today, loving this new music. Thanks for taking the time to come in.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime, we've been looking forward to it. And you're no stranger to the capital.
It's true. I've been here once or twice, right?
Once or twice before. Listen, this is Prime Time Crop Over and brought to you by our friends at Jose y Jose, La Cesco, Chefette Restaurants, and Frosty's Ice Cream. So I'm excited about this track. I heard it. I seen a little performance. I seen it. I heard about the production behind it. So we're very, very excited about this track. And correct me if I'm wrong, this is your first
Yes, this is the first
release
single ever.
Crop Over ever.
Ever.
Okay, so I know you're from a different spectrum from the operation. So tell us about your journey from stage, Operation Triple Threat, into this. How different is this?
Well, for those who know me, they would know that I'm no stranger to the stage. I would pass through Operation Triple Threat, like you would have rightfully said, and I was there from 2017 to 2021. So yes, this is my first academic year not in OTT, and I miss it so dearly. So at OTT we sing, dance, and act, and usually every April we put on Broadway licensed shows, and it's a full musical theater production. So yes, big shout out to Janelle Headley. She is the director, the boss lady for everything.
Boss
OTT.
lady for sure.
So yes, I would pass through that, and I'm eternally grateful for all that I've learned at OTT. So yes, there's a bit of that.
And she continues to shine. Always stood up, talent for sure. So flash forward to 2022. What got you in the studio?
Michael Hosmeyer.
Mikey, the Red Boys?
The Red Boys.
Mikey Hosmeyer?
Yes.
Did he convince you? Did he say that I have a song here that I think will suit you? Or did you go into the studio and conceptualize?
No, so it actually happened through Arturo Tapin. I gig weekly at QP Bistro with him. And
Big
one
shout out.
evening, yes, big ups to Arturo. One evening, there were some Trini guests and they wanted to hear some Cass music. So Arturo was asking Ivan if they know any Cass songs. I was like, I know Savannah Grass, you want to do that? So luckily, the seasoned musicians just happened to know Savannah Grass and they put it on and I sing it. And I was just like, okay, that was too bad. He was just like, so you want to sing soca? I was like, wow, you got a soca song for me? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna sing this demo here and talk to the producer, being Mikey. And then, I was in the middle of exams, like I would have told you, I'm a university student. So I was just like, okay, y'all have to wait till after my exams, right? Because it was in the middle of exams. And anybody who knows exams with this online thing, it's very difficult. So I really couldn't divide up my attention at that point in time. But as soon as my exams were over, my exams finished the Tuesday and the Wednesday I was in the studio with Mikey and Scott. And I put on all the lead vocals that same day, and it was just like, I can't believe I'm doing this, at least not so soon, because soca wasn't really something I expected to be doing, at least not so soon, and it just fell into my lap and I grabbed it with both hands.
That's right.
So yeah.
And sounding good, so the production, songwriting.
No, that was not me, that was Emmanuel Rudder, he's a Trinidadian.
Oh yeah, come on, that's a name we know.
Yeah. So Emmanuel on pen for that one.
And Red Boys on production. Oh man, so Property. We're gonna throw into this one. First time hearing it on Capital Media HD.
Really?
99.3.
Hands off my property. I know that you could hold me properly.
I'm telling you, what a way to start. What a start indeed. And if this is just track number one, it's problems. Well done. So, we always ask, what are your plans for this season? Appearances? Any competition? Have you entered People's Monarch? If we may ask for the listening public, just between us, just between the few thousand people here.
Well, I've done some appearances already. My first performance of this season was at Truck Up Festival. The second was at Hot Summer Burn. The third was at Salt and Molly Fresh's Soca State of Mind. And the other one right after that was NCF's Sweet Line.
Yes.
The final one was at Powder last Saturday. That was my biggest audience I've ever performed for. So, the nerds accompanied, but I think that it wasn't too bad from what I've heard. So
I think it's a great package. I think people are ready for something fresh. Of course, they're thinking, okay, here's a young lady coming on stage confident and a great song as well. So you're not just coming asking a favor. I think, you're coming on and you're delivering with good quality.
Yes, I'm trying my best, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm sure you do. You're not just going on stage normally, you're going on properly. Yeah. And great job from the Red Boys as well. Always great production. It has that nice island feel. So kudos, and can see the best is yet to come.
You know, being surrounded by great company
Listen.
is absolutely important. So I'm thanking everybody who's been along with me for the journey, and everybody else who will continue to support me and will, you know, help move me into the star that they want me to be
That's
and
right.
that I should be.
Destined to be
Destined
as
to
well.
be. That's the apt word.
Correct. And the big names in there, Emmanuel as well, Arturo. These are all legends, you know, the Red Boys, Scotty and Mikey Hausmeyer. Oh man, that's what a start. That's a start. Sometimes it takes people sometimes 5 and 10 years to get to that start. So of course that is a great, and that's what we need. We need to encourage young people early so they can get that proper, not all pun intended.
Pun.
But just to get that proper grounding foundation, that start, and of course then accelerates you.
It was definitely all the encouragement I needed. From the time I figured out who it was that was behind this stuff, I was just like, absolutely,
What?
let's go. I had no reservations about it. I was like, yes, I want to try it.
Great choice, great selection. And of course, if you want to find me online, remind them where they can find, click, like, share, support. People don't just pre.
Wait, how could I forget? I'm entering the People's Choice, so please, you will be able to find that link as soon as voting opens on July 4th. I'll be posting it to my link tree, which is on my Instagram. My Instagram is Reniece.B, that is spelled Reniece, like niece, nephew. Spell it correctly so you can find me. That's Reniece.B.